And on today's game will be college football 25. So I'm gonna be doing the career thing. So the first game we're gonna be playing is LSU versus Baylor. Don't forget to like, share, and if y'all new, subscribe.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong.
Thanks for joining.
As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Baylor's offense will start this game off. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this.
Get over, boy.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about
it.
Builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
He knew the heat was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need to
get him, y'all. Get him.
Get it out of my hand. Get the first down.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense, you will attack everywhere.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, you didn't get nowhere that time.
That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just
y'all got this boy trying to drop him.
Right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the back.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws into double coverage, and
I know that quarterback didn't get to an interception.
Icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
After watching that interception, interception. I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps
Shot again, man.
And he goes down at the 34.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Basic connection. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Hands it off. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires left. And that pass.
Come on, y'all. Got into 2 interceptions in the first quarter.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Oh, man. Thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be first down. Looking for the end zone. And
you just had that, man.
His fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Touchdown!
And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And it is good.
Kevin Connor's in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Temple looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Owls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, he's looking to throw. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long.
I'm winning right now.
Looking for a man. It's Robertson.
Bailey.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mix it.
He's not the quarterback, dude.
Joe
Burrow, did come out 2025. Joe Burrow didn't get in NFL till like 2020, 21 or something.
Keep the pace, keep it going.
Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big
12 last year in LSU, he won the national champion.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to
he did make it to the Super Bowl
we're not just your
his first year,
system and little farm team, Jesse.
but he didn't win it though.
Conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented
That Pat Mahomes made it to the Super Bowl in the same year.
High-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Yeah, and you've already seen them make a critical mistake earlier in the
They been, but I don't think they ever won.
Your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet. Get them quiet. Now I can make it more accurate.
Right now, Joe Burrow is out injured right now.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man.
Y'all got this, y'all.
300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Robertson. He's got an open man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get him.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something.
Under pressure and
They
down
got
he
shut.
goes at the 33.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags.
Y'all do good on y'all passing game and y'all running game.
Serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Ain't got it.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw.
Did you know you still got Silver in there too?
He does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Oh, he drops
you know what I mean? You do know you got Silver in there too.
Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the receiver did
Sorry, they never ate yet.
Head around, he just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
You?
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to...
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Come on, y'all.
And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Looking to throw. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays
get it.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Bears send out the punt unit. And the returner goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Gonna let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception, but it's
now you
throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Oh, was that quarterback?
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force 4th.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, LSU. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And the big play starts with the protection up front. This takes a long time to develop. He's going to start all the way on the right side.
This is awesome.
So you gotta have protection.
Thank you for coming.
Throws the football perfectly.
Missed that field goal. Missed that extra point.
Touchdown.
Thank you for
Let's
coming.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Colorado State was far from the friendly confines of Fort Collins, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Get it.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they
Get him.
linemen start to creep further and further down the field.
Hey guys, how's the game going?
It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So
How you
hard
on,
to
girl?
stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Using his legs, it's Reese. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it to the right. That play just
Good job, guys.
never
Good
had a
job.
chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
Did a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources.
Get it.
Linebacker comes free, then they're making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gets it away off his back foot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it. They were able to make sure that went.
Oh, man, you dropped the ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Yeah.
In the backfield, it's Cameron. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this
Thanks
drive.
for what? Thanks for joining.
He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Grab near the marker, it's Daniels. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
Couldn't make the play on first down. Second and 10 from the 27. Here's the handoff.
What am I doing?
They knock him down, and what a disastrous play for this offense. A loss of 10.
And when you run the counter play,
I got to do a deep pass on this.
You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside now.
Going for the big play. And he throws another.
I did a deep pass all right. He went to the wrong hand.
And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this 4th down manageable.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special
That gate on. To the slow down. Stay out, LSU.
In front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. He's going to pass. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Snags it. And he was straining.
Thanks for joining.
But the defense stopped him short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Get it.
Here on 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Oh, of course y'all want to go for it. Big old top here, big stop.
Goal from the 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Couldn't find
Good job, boys.
Give up the football on downs.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel as these
The end of play forward.
Heading in the opposite direction.
Checking the system, start the 2nd quarter.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier.
Come on, y'all.
Time tonight, it's an interception. And he will roll into the end zone.
Dang how I want to attack 4th and short out, please.
This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as sausage. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
I'm not quit doing no person foul now.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think
no more interception, quarterback.
They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Caught near the sideline, it's Lacey. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's
Get it.
football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Get it.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for room. It's Reese.
Good job.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Forced out of the pocket.
Get him.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback
Good job.
Pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard.
He made too.
And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arizona took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Wildcats that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way.
Gonna take a shot.
Oh, he got it too.
And they were looking for
Good catch, boy. Good catch.
Got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I gotta watch this. I gotta watch that again. Good old kid.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They're trying to get to it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And this sophomore able to reach
Don't
him
sack
back and
me.
get the sack. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important.
Get him.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Bears are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10.
Well, they picked up that first running the football. That's good news for an offensive line that really has been getting pushed around and bullied in this game so far. We'll see what happens moving forward.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to the air one more time.
Get him.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Baylor! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
He fires a bullet to the right and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got...
Going for it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
Word up.
Timing, the ability to know where he's going to
Thank for coming onto the chat.
That's what leads to nice touchdown, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
I know he's gonna stand. I was in him.
And
it's good.
1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at
Thumbs up plus shared on Reddit.
Thank you to the chat. Thank you.
give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Robertson.
Get him.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
The Bears decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Coverage team does a good job and touches it in. No return on this one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So
ain't no way y'all just intercept that ball.
He comes out to try for 6. He'll be lucky.
And you got to pick 6 on his.
Touchdown Bears! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Ain't no way.
Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them, they develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Y'all got this.
Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last one. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout.
Good
catch in the middle. It's Anderson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing.
Guess I'm gonna try one at this time though.
In the second quarter, guys, already this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll go with a direct snap. Drag down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple of scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit.
Good job.
Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Tigers are marching down the field. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Going for the big play. He caught it.
Good catch.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all need to always play that.
Over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
LSU lining up first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And how about the offense believing in the true freshman? Down here in the red zone, giving him the football, man, I bet his heart is pounding. He's wanting to get the end zone to get that first touchdown.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense.
Touchdown.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Good kick.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for joining.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A third and long coming up here. To the air. It's Robertson.
Get him. Good job.
Quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. The one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing player.
And the Bears will punt this one away. 3-and-out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Puts one in the spin cycle. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Good job.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on the schedule.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Off the play fake.
Good job.
Complete on the crosser. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. This is like like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3 ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an...
And
Ain't no way.
Another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. 2 interceptions already for this linebacker. Unbelievable job understanding passing situation, how to get in passing lanes, how to get his second pick. Dude, he's going to the sidelines, bragging to the DBs. I got way more picks than you do.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Robertson. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's touchdown.
That was an easy. Easy interception.
Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go to lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. Boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Lining up to convert 3rd down. It's a draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Bears will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. He's going to let it go. And he's
nice. That was a nice kick.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly.
If that was an interception, I'm going to fire that quarterback.
Another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. He caught it. Stumbled to the ground.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Trying to pound
Touchdown.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he misses again. A second missed extra point, and you wonder if those will loom large later. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Word up.
About 53 yards
Thanks for
wide.
comment on fourth.
Those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it.
Get it.
Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. This offense has a second down play. To the ground with the
Get him.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Baldwin.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He looks that one in nicely. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Coming after him. Oh, he makes the catch. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On second down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Baldwin. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bears will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Got dropped in. Good job.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against
Get it.
Everybody's selling out
Good
to
job.
stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat.
Get it.
And he waltzes in.
Y'all let him get that touchdown, really.
Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Going deep. He's got it downfield. Game. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Comes out throwing on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far.
Okay, y'all, will take a halftime break. Be back. And welcome back to the second half.
Ready to start the second half here. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
He has just never been able to get into a rhythm in this game. He's already thrown 3 picks. He's been hit a lot. That time throwing off his back foot forces another incompletion.
The play action fake. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
I'll say thank you.
if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Come on, he was wide open.
Coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown Bears! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half. And I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Come on, y'all.
Again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A low line drive and short kick. Didn't exactly flip the field, but they'll down it just outside the 40. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do it.
He's going up top. Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Y'all got on y'all.
Will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs.
Thanks for watching.
Trying to find his man on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Picked off.
Come on, y'all.
Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome.
Get it. Y'all made a good touchdown. Come on, y'all.
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Nussmeier. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads it left.
Come on. Y'all got quick on the interception.
Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
They came out at halftime. Kick the
The
butt.
give on the inside. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bears line up to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lobs it off the back foot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Slings it downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not over quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
After that last completion, it's second down. They'll try the run. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage,
oh, he wants it all. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
He tries to take the top off. Man, it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Come on, get him, get him.
Down the gut of the field. He's at the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bears!
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver, because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Let's it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming in.
They'll give it to the back.
Good
They
one.
almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring that.
So you know the defense is going to be king in two, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy.
1 yard. 1 more yard.
Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of this guy beating him time and time again.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looks as if they'll go for 2 with the subtlety of a sledgehammer with all these big guys. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2.
Go ahead, Shaq. Out there, y'all.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hawkins. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cameron. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So
I
the
gotta
offense
quit
keeps
doing
its
that,
drive
man.
alive thanks
Oh,
to the
cheated.
roughing the punter penalty. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Gonna run it. It's Richardson. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cameron. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
I got them right here, man.
Move closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor! touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
And
the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire.
Oh, he did. He should have been ahead and kicked the field goal.
Get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit, man. They've won the day, especially against the pass. They've gotten to the quarterback. They've hit him. They forced him to throw off his back foot on that one. They've had 3 interceptions in this game. What a day for this defense.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn. He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team down there to down the punt. They'll spot it just inside the 45. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Robertson. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Presley. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers, your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
You missed.
Good. Guys, and the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19. It's a pretty good lead. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pocket starts to collapse.
Quarterback,
come on. And the sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down.
Come on, y'all got to drop in my ear.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. This is the absolute
Oh, we're
right call
gonna
they're
go
going
for
for.
it. Y'all winning. Why y'all wanna go for it?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Avoids pressure.
Oh, he got it too.
Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. And
That
how
dude.
about that run? A
He got
huge
it too.
gain and the slide at the end. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Now this is more like a blowout, man.
And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes.
Now this is more like a blowout,
what
man.
this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, any way against just about any opponent. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the Tigers are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
I was over there and stuff when they left to go get some drinks or something and turn on that TV when they came back.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance
Last
to show
quarter,
off
and
their
it
hands in the
is a
passing game.
blowout.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's It's college football. Comebacks happen. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the back.
Get it, get it, get it.
Away from one. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them
Don't
in
be
position to pick
shy.
up a first
Back
down.
in him. Don't be
Here they
shy.
come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Bears are flying down the field. Looking to pass
Get it,
inside the red zone.
get him. Get him.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice the all-season for. I want sacks just like that.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
They let them get no more short
He
now.
takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. This is a whole blowout game. I get my butt whooped.
Going up top on first down. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Fires to the wideout.
Good job.
Over the middle, it's Anderson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They want to just keep throwing it. And he dropped it, didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Trying to get to him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacey. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And offense.
So I would just find some out by doing
consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense, swarming to the football as soon as he caught it.
Good catch. Good ball.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He wants it all.
Touchdown.
Take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got
timeout.
got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turn.
2, that's what I do it.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He wants to throw it. Makes the grab
And
for the
it's
2-point
good.
conversion as they cut further into that lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to
I still got a chance to come back, though. I just got dodged in control anymore, though.
And here comes the Bear offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Yeah.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Come on. Y'all are cheating.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Y'all still ain't gonna get nowhere.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Cheese don't get nowhere.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing.
Yeah.
Give it back to your offense.
Quit playing lame. Play y'all ain't gonna get nowhere.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And it's intercepted.
I should right to that person.
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Power football with the run. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. Here's
Come on, LSU.
Set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Giving him his pads.
Yo, you got that in sword.
Touchdown, Baylor! And the punishment has been extended.
80 to 53. Wow.
It's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Southern Miss answered the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier.
Get out of the way, y'all.
Came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll put the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier.
There you go again.
Intercepted.
Hold on, what is that quarterback doing?
This one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That is just what you want defensively, right?
Hey, y'all ain't gonna get no touchdown now.
A little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive either way? An advantageous situation now for this defense.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. LSU will dive into the
Hey, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta get this.
Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Lets it fly. He's got it down the left.
Good job.
Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10.
Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about.
And he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He's got it
And
in
it's
the end zone
good.
for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
So I'm gonna do an onside kick.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I tried.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. He took a
Good job.
hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash.
Uh-huh.
And he missed it. No good. guys, after the missed field goal, the lead is still 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Durham. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Oh, spin move. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6.
That's
Snares it in the end zone. Touchdown LSU. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding.
6-7.
Just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They took it 71 yards down the field. And they finished things up with an 8-yard toss for the score.
6-9.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down.
I mean, like one more touchdown or something like that.
Has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. A quick pass to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands.
Get him.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge
They
your
always
offensive
knock the
line to
clock
go
out.
win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this.
And it's just that's what we need right there. Yeah, buddy. That's what we needed. That's what we need right there. That interception put us back in the game a little bit.
Looking for space. It's Durham. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Looking left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because
Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta get some points on board right here.
You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there
There
and
go
forcing
for
the
it.
incomplete pass? Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Well,
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the
Thought I
field.
was getting somewhere.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Dropping back, it's Robertson. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air.
Good job.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other.
Good catch.
Downfield for the big catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He is having a day, and there's still ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshon Boutte's single-game receiving record.
Yeah, and if I'm him, I'm going to my QB and be like, listen, dog, I'm close. Feed me that rock. I want to go get the record. Nobody's guarding me. Nobody can stop
Do something. Got 3 minutes.
and I'll make the plays for you. And right now, listen, if I'm the LSU quarterback, I'm like, yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep feeding you the rock.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run past.
He's got it
Let's
in the end
go.
zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Here comes the 2-point try. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He's got it. In the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard
All right,
drive.
they get the ball right back.
They finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
And then tie it up. We got that done from Jordan, though.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Dang. I'm at comeback, though. I'm at comeback. What I did.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense.
We got 2 minutes left in the game, too.
Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive
I
down the
can't.
field and score a touchdown of their
But
own. So
I
you
got
gotta
that done
answer
from this
that
first
here.
down, too, though.
Playmakers better step up.
And I
Let
don't
me
know what
see.
it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
2 minute
We have
warning.
arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. You gotta believe they just want
Now
to
y'all
run
want
it,
to
take
keep the
care of
clock
the
running
football, and
now.
keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And I lost.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard
Yeah,
line.
77-84. It was a good close game. At first I thought it was going to be a blowout, but then I came back for a little bit. It's a pretty good close game. Lost by a touchdown, 2-point conversion. But altogether, a pretty good game.
We got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for.
But anyway, that is the end of my gameplay live stream. I will see y'all on my next one. The final score is 77-84. So have a great day. Bye, y'all.